We'll stay locally, and the law enforcers are actually toasting to their moment in the sun, their first league title in as many years. Let's look at a look at the highlights of how they were crowned by maybe visitors. We have that. Maybe I can come to you. Police, their first league title.
Yes,
your homeboys and your Ingwe have been promising term after term, it's going to be our title, it's going to be our title. But look, it has gone to the law enforcers. What do you make of that? I still support the law enforcement too. So I have like almost 3 teams in the FF Premier League that I'm supporting. So Police FC, kudos for winning their first title of the 2024-2025 FKF Premier League. Again, even the girls won in the Women's Premier League. So kudos to them. Now it's preparation for the CAF, and I hope they are preparing very well to sienda kutolewa venye. I don't want to taja majina of other teams venye tunatolewanga group stage. So I hope they have something in store. I hope they know that going to CAF, they've seen even what Sundown did in the Club World Cup. So you need to prepare very well. You're going to meet Sundown. You're going to meet Al Hilal. You're going to meet these big teams that have already did a lot of signings, and they're using money to sign players. So for me, congratulations to them. Now it's another stepping stone to go and play in the CAF. And please, weka jina yetu uko mbele. Let us reach even in the finals in the CAF. Absolutely. Isia, real quick before you go to the interview, and she's raising a key point. Kenyan teams go to CAF not to compete, but just to tick the boxes and to honor what CAF has put in place, probably to avoid injunctions and fines, actually, for not honoring. But we don't really go there to compete. From where you say, do you really think police are serious about this? Do they have players of pedigree? Have they put everything in place to go and shake that competition?
Let me take this earliest opportunity to congratulate them first, because they have done a good job. To break this cycle of, always having 1 or 2 teams competing for the title is a good thing. That's number 1. Number 2, I would say that this is a time to celebrate, but they know they have a very short time. I spoke to the chairman, Nyale, Saturday, during the Michezo and Brudani show, and this is what he said. He said that allow us to celebrate first, but having played in the Continentals, that is at the CAF Confederation level last season, he was saying that we had a taste of what it means. And therefore we know that we just need to improve on something. And we're going to be there. David
Ocheng, the evergreen, long-term defensive stalwart.
Yes.
Cheche.
Yeah, Cheche. Now, this is the main challenge, Iswila. We just discussed about player welfare here, and I've been challenged by my panel, my good brother here, Mbare, that sometimes you think about your country first. The last time we had former Gor Mahia coach here, Jonathan McKinston, now coaching Gambia, he was telling us to be honest, and he was asking us, have you checked the budget of Yanga per season and that of Gor Mahia, and we want them to compete? That is what he was asking.
They're miles apart.
They are miles apart. So basically what I'm going to say is that we have to face it, that clubs of the cadre of Mamelodi, Al Ahly that Zita mentioned, Casablanca and the rest, they are really spending. I hope police progressively can start bridging that gap, because we have seen a lot of organization and goodwill within. When I saw the PS Raymond Omolo there, when I saw the figures that were around there, I'm hoping, and even the board, I saw Bishop Akama there and the rest, I'm hoping that for sure, this structure that we have seen that is causing now the change we are seeing in this, because police have not been here for long. Just the other day they were promoted, they have come, wamekuta timu kama kina Bandari zimekuwa for a long time, and then
credit to them.
Credit to them. So basically, ni kusema that going to the Continentals, I don't want to over-expect from them, but I know progressively, if what we have seen is anything to go by, they can give us something.
Ben, Sila, allow me to say, I saw another clip seeing the Kenya police players. As much as they're winners, I saw them being transported from one venue to the other venue using Cadillac, and other sorts of machinery. But I hope behind the bravado and all that sort of things, behind the scenes, I hope the players are able to pay their dues, their rent, they're able to,
For sure they are. Yeah, for sure they are.
Actually, secondly, Sila, just still the same. I also want to see our players own and drive Cadillac, drive Range.
Which cars were you? They were going to Nini? Is it for the celebration of police.
That is it.
The other day, you know, but behind the scenes, you know,
it doesn't matter. They could even have gone with the horses.
Also, my second point, Swila, Kenya Police, as Isia has said, they have not been here for long. But these, as I said last time, this should be a lesson to other teams, be it football, be it hockey, be it rugby.
Let them scale up.
Let them go back to their drawing book and let them show us their quality for a long time. Not 1 year, then we hear Kenya Police are being relegated the next season. Now Talanta is winning the FKF Premier League. You know, such kind of issues. We rather focus on other issues than seeing teams.
Okay, have the final word on this.
Mr. Mbari, Talanta were relegated.
I'm saying next season.
Next season there will be an NSL.
Secondly,
I see them.
Secondly, the joke is that their relegation is as a result of disrespect to their
FC Leopards.
They're seniors.
Secondly, Mbari, I'm still on you. Please don't distract us from celebrating Kenya Police by allaying non-existing fears of non-payment of salaries when we've not heard about it. At this juncture, it is not really important. What is important, let us give them acreages of flowers, not just buckets of flowers. Let us clap for them. She has spoken about budget. I hope currently the National Police Service can take the opportunity to increase the budgetary allocations to their sports fraternities, because it's not now just about the football team. Now, even if you go to the football team, APS Bomet has been promoted.
Yes.
The women team is going for SECAFA for qualification of the CAF. The men's team is here. GSU won the volleyball cup. And you think it is business as usual? I think this is the right time now even to allow some of the lovers of the Kenya Police to andamana, to agitate for, increment of budgetary allocations, so that the team, so that the teams, the different, so that this team can now enforce, can now have better, better allowances, can now even be able to pay players so that they can drive the Cadillacs that Swila is admiring.
Talking about Ulinzi pia weke.
Yes. Now, lastly, so that I can finish off. There's one of the teams that are uniform teams. I know in Gabon we had FC 105. It really performed well in 70s and 80s. APR Rwanda has got a very good model. Do a comparative study on their budgetary allocation. And those guys pay seriously. Right now they are restructuring, and they had blocked off taking off foreigners, and their budgetary allocation is so big. If it can be transformed in Kenya, then police would do marvelous.
That's a research problem that Wakili has brought in. And talking of research problem, there is a research problem that we will be dissecting in the second hour. But today we are asking you to the question of the day. What do you think has hindered Ingwe from clawing opponents and winning the league title? They have waited since 1998, probably before Benson Barre was born. And and also on X. You can X me at Isaac Swila, at ZTG Moy, at ZenTV.